could have seriously damaged my health. My in-laws had started preparing for a child who didn't exist yet. The nursery filled with new clothes in larger sizes, each labeled Joseph 6 months or Joseph 1 year. Camilla created a baby book with his first 3 months meticulously documented and blank pages waiting for the rest of his predetermined story. I had nightmares about being pregnant with a ghost, waking up clutching my stomach and terrified that something dead was growing inside me. 8 months into this nightmare, I finally conceived. The moment that second line appeared, I knew I couldn't do this to an innocent child. They'd spend their entire life being compared to a brother they'd never know existed, forced to live as someone else's ghost. So I packed only essentials and drove 20 hours straight to my sister's in Colorado. I called Julian from a gas station payphone, my voice breaking as I lied about a miscarriage. When they demanded medical documentation, my sister created convincing hospital paperwork. I thought I was free. For 6 weeks, I worked at a bakery with flour in my hair and hope in my heart. Then their investigator found me, 7 months pregnant, and photographed my rounded belly through the window as evidence of my deception. The Walkers hired lawyers immediately. They filed lawsuits for breach of contract, emotional damages, and fraud. They had ultrasound photos and called their lawyer about grandparental rights. Camilla went around clutching Joseph's blanket and speaking about how I was ruining their family, how Julian should have never married me. They rallied outside my sister's apartment with signs demanding their stolen grandson be returned home. Thank God the judge was a grandmother who recognized insanity when she saw it. My lawyer had researched 17 documented cases of replacement children in the Walker family, including middle-aged adults who just discovered they'd been living as their dead siblings' shadows. The key witness was Julian's cousin, also named Heidi. She stood up during testimony, pulled off a locket she'd worn for 32 years. Inside was a photo of the first Heidi. The judge voided the contract and issued restraining orders. I gave birth to a girl who I named Elaine. I made sure she would be her own person with her own name and her own life. Meanwhile, the Walker family imploded as marriages ended and family members finally entered therapy. Julian divorced me for destroying his heritage and quickly found someone new who didn't know about Joseph or contracts or children who exist to fill graves.